ourselves at Bill Stadium in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw. Steps away to his left. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. This one swung out to Williams.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this will be a Texans 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And he's got Rome. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. 36 yards on the play.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. A toss left, Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And hats off to Russell Wilson. He just went over 35,000 passing yards. Seems to be in contention for a passing title year after year. Came to the league in 2012 and so darn consistent. Congratulations to Russell Wilson on topping another marker. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 20-yard line. Third and 2, now Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now Tannehill. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he threw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Oh, how about this on first and goal? Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Tannehill being chased out left. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Here's Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Texans. Derrick Henry. with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Texans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
You must be dreaming. Hey, check Mike 6. Watch the slant. Mike 6.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Wilson to throw. Out to his left. And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Buffalo. Michael Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bills are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Eluding the pressure right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Cooks full extension. It's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Prater's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On second down, Wilson. Buying time to his left. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Shifts by him. Now he goes spin. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down, and refuse to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
14. Fair.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Play action. It's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tannehill on 1st down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to...
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point good by Prater. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Dancing to his left. He's going to look deep for more. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And this one is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Room here to run. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Again, Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Darren
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Baron Browning, the one who brought him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Texans 34, Bills 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They go play action with Wilson. On the move to his left. Throw left side complete to Isabella. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to take another shot here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Wilson rolling to his right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills cut into that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Tannehill going to throw it. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Travis Kelsey, 53 yards. And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Prater for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. From the 29, Wilson, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Wilson. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. That one good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up.
Good game, dog. Hey, man, I gotta learn these adjustments, dog. These zones, man, these motherfuckers just be sitting, and them motherfuckers sitting right behind them, wide open.
It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
Yeah, I'm just getting back to this bad shit, dog, since about 2014, dog. I just got out of the Navy, dog, so I'm learning. Good game, dog.
This one is going to come to an end. it's another thing to win and put up